Hi guys, sorry I haven't been on for a while, but back now, so we'll have another go at this. What I thought we'd do was take a great tune and I'll show you exactly how to play it. And the tune I picked today is Body and Soul, fantastic tune for the 1930s. And the reason why it's a great tune is because the chord changes are really good for a guitarist, you'll really enjoy them. But what we're going to do as well is play it in the original key, which is D flat. And the reason for that is, for a start, it gives you something to do, something to work on, actually playing in keys you're not familiar with. Another thing is, if you're ever sitting with just a bunch of friends, other musicians, and they say, let's play Body and Soul, this is the key they're probably going to play it in. And the other reason I haven't changed it is because if I changed it from D flat to D or up to E, there's a modulation halfway through the tune anyhow, so you'd begin into a different key anyway. So you're as well as at least having a look at this in its original key. And when I'll show you how I get these tunes, I've mentioned this before, but I'll do it again. And that is fake books, right? They're really readily available, either fake books or real books, but the fake books are really good. And basically what you get is a simple melody line, which just even the most rudimentary knowledge of music you'd be able to follow, because you know the tune and the chords. And sometimes you'll see other suggested chords in parenthesis and you could have a go at these, or sometimes you can change one or two chords, whatever you think, but the basic tune is always there. And as I say, these are readily available, and a whole wealth of new tunes for you on the guitar. So fake book, and that's where I got it. So the version I'm going to sort of based it on, or I listen to an awful lot of other people's singing and playing Body and Soul, but the one I keep coming back to is a duet done with Tony Bennett and Amy Winehouse. Number one, because Tony Bennett phrases it perfectly and sings it so clearly, especially for a man at his age. It's fantastic. And of course the great voice of Amy Winehouse, which I love. So, and I like the tempo of it as well that they use. So sort of based it on that. So if you ever watch it, that'll give you a sort of idea, the sort of speed and tempo that I'm sort of aiming at. So the song is actually, the form of the song is A-A-B-A. But for the purposes of getting the tune over to you, I'm just going to play the A section, the B section, and back to the A section, because the guts of the tune are all there. And before I play the intro, I'll just tell you what I'm doing. I'm playing E flat minor 7th to D diminished. Now again, other people play it differently, but that's what I'm doing here. Anyway, here we go, and this is just the A section I'm playing first. So that's the A section. So let's go through that, okay? So we started in E flat minor 7th. So as I keep always saying, the melody line's never far away from the chords. And on this occasion, imagine you're holding an E flat minor chord here. I'm taking the second finger off, and that's giving me the minor 9th. So you're getting this. So you're getting the back to the diminished. Full chord, A flat 7th, D flat major 7th, up to a G flat major 7th, which is actually quite a tricky chord to play. Then I'm playing the F minor. The melody line I'm just playing in intervals of 4s. Then playing E diminished. Great chords, right? Then back to E flat minor 7th again. Now, this next chord is a C minor 7 flat 5, but I don't need the 5th note because of where the melody line is. So all I'm doing is I'm playing in what, 8th position, and I'm just playing the 6th string, the 5th string, and the 4th string. Okay, and then an F 7th. okay, but I'm playing a flat ninth on it. Imagine you're playing a C7th, okay? Right, all I'm doing is where the third finger is the name of the chord. So C7th, D flat, D, E flat, E, F. Then bringing it up for the... Okay, let's take that for the beginning again. Take it for the G flat, E diminished, back to E flat minor 7th, flat 5, B flat minor 7th, E flat minor 7th again, the chord we started off, then back to the A flat, the dominant chord. It's always murder when you try and slow these things down. So anyhow, let's go into the bridge, then we'll take a wee rest. Okay. So we're now going to change in for the key of D flat to D. So the turnaround is E minor 7th to A 13th. That's bringing us into D. E minor 7th, F sharp minor, we turn around here, G minor, C7th, F sharp minor, B minor, E minor, A7th, D major 7th, okay, and then we're going to get into D minor, G with an A, E minor, E flat diminished. I'm just taking 3 notes of the chord so I can get that melody line. D minor, just a straight D minor in 10th position, except in the first string I'm playing a C. G with a B. Now that's quite tricky, the chord is this. So you could either play just 2 G's, G and holding the B there with open strings, or play it as octaves. As I say, I can stretch it. Now a wee bit to give you a rest here. Straightforward C7th in 3rd position. And just go down a fret at a time. C7th, B flat, B7, sorry. B flat 7th. So just... And then you're going to play slight and E diminished. I think they call it a sharp 11th. So the B flat's the melody line. You can say it's like an A minor shape, but I'm playing it on the 3 strings. Then that brings you back to the melody. It's a great tune. And as I say, all the details are on the fate book and you can work out your own arrangement of it. Even the turnaround's lovely that. Into D, then it goes into D minor. You see what I mean? There's no really any point of changing key on the tune. So that's quite an advanced one, but it's just to give you an idea of what's involved in working these tunes out. When you hold the chord, the melody line's never far away. If you can't play the whole chord with the melody line, sometimes it's easy, like it's a G with an A. Sorry, that's easy enough, but sometimes the melody line's far away from the chords. So either play an octave or take 3 notes of the chord that makes the chord playable, and that's one way of getting around it. I hope that was a wee bit useful. This is just a sort of start of the series that I hope to be doing, so again that one was a wee bit advanced. But the next one we'll do is something in B flat that's a wee bit more approachable, but that was just really an introduction, which I hope we're going to do. And I hope some of that was of use to you guys, and I'll catch you later on for the next one. Thanks very much for watching. Bye now.